Hey there, it's Dusty Thunder with another Reddit story for you. This one comes from the AITA subreddit and is titled, "Will I be the astronaut for uninviting my brother to my wedding after he canceled on hosting the wedding?" My fiance and I decided we wanted to have an intimate wedding ceremony instead of a large wedding. For the venue, we asked my brother and sister-in-law if we could have it in their backyard about a year ago. They said they would be honored to host. We knew it was a big ask, since they had a second newborn on the way, and we promised we would be unobtrusive as possible and take care of everything that needed to be taken care of. For a guest count, we are at 26 people, so as intimate as possible for a backyard wedding. They insisted it would be a wonderful setting, and it would mean a lot to them to have it there as well. We're pretty close-knit. We come from a household of strong family values and grew up together. So we're about 1.5 months out from our wedding day, and my brother just informed us that they could no longer host the wedding at their place. Through happenstance, their nanny's family friend, who's also a monk, found out we were having our wedding there and told them it would bring less luck to their family. Wait, what? Less luck to their family because there's going to be a wedding there? Apparently, the superstition goes that if you host a sibling's wedding at your house, you give away your luck to that family. And now that they are new parents to a 6-month and 2-year-old, they don't want anything to happen to them and want to give them the best chance at life they possibly can. Nobody knew about this until now. Our family has never really been superstitious. I know my sister-in-law's family is more conservative and believes in these sort of things. I'm pretty tolerant of others' belief systems, and while I don't understand it, I do respect it. But we are literally less than 2 months out now from our big day. Fortunately, a venue change isn't too difficult, but it definitely throws a curveball into logistics when we've had everything already set. I love my brother and would want the best for his family and the kiddos, but right now, I don't want to do anything with him. Adding info, we live in the US, not sure what religion or sect, guessing Buddhism. He did try to find us a new venue, not well thought out options, but still tried nonetheless. Did offer to cover whatever additional cost to send out invites. Was not explicitly stated, but based on our relationship and knowing my brother, he would try to cover the venue cost. Top comment, research from the Not website, 52 wedding superstitions. 17, don't pass a nun or monk on the way to your wedding. It's considered bad luck. Tell your brother that you're concerned he'll bring bad luck to your wedding due to his proximity and constant exposure to his nanny monk. NTA. Another comment, losing family over this seems like bad luck to me. What? Has anybody else heard of this? Candy Thunder, tell me you don't want to host without telling me you don't want to host. Yeah, somebody just decided they don't want to do it, right? Don't pass a nun or monk on the way to your wedding. It's considered bad luck. There are all kinds of superstitions out there. Shit, you could just throw a dart and you could find a superstition to use as an excuse for something. So let's call it a bullshit excuse. Now the nanny has a friend who's a monk, and this is where this came from, right? Supposedly. If that was bullshit, or if they just took it and used it as an excuse to not have to host, whenever they offered to host in the first place, why the change of mind? It's not even something that the brother knew about. It's like somebody else passed that along. He's volleying back, right? Because brother exerted a choice. Brother exerted power in making a choice. He said, I'm choosing not to have the wedding here because it could be bad luck and we don't want it to affect our kids. So brother now, who's having the wedding, is like, okay, well, I can make choices too. And I'm going to choose not to have you at my wedding. It isn't going to achieve anything. To your point, Dr. Sweet, yeah, it's not going to achieve anything. To hear that is one thing. To take that as the gospel and be like, you're right, we cannot have this wedding here. I'm going to greatly inconvenience the people who I told we could. And yes, we're going to do that. There's got to be something else behind it. It's something they casually learned, or they just really, 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 really trust their nanny. And maybe the nanny was like, if you guys do this, I'm not going to do this job because you're bringing bad luck into this house and I will not be around for it. Now that could be enough potential pain for them to actually act on. It could be something like that. Yeah, I mean, you would. I do believe it's an ESH. How big of an asshole thing would it be for him to uninvite his brother to his wedding after he canceled on hosting the wedding? I still think it would be a pretty big asshole move. I'm going to go 2 here, actually. I'm going to say it's a definitely shouldn't do it because it's not going to accomplish anything. It's not like your brother chose to, at least not that we know of, chose to wrong you. He chose to believe in something else. And the thing he chose to believe in, he made the decision on based on the protection of his children. So it's not like you'd be like, that's dumb. I'm still doing it here. Come on. But not inviting him or canceling his invitation to the wedding is not going to achieve a damn thing. Nothing. And then what? You're in a tit for tat for the rest of your life, and it's just who can screw the other one over the best. It doesn't achieve anything. It is an ESH though. It is an ESH. Maybe they were looking for an excuse to not host, but he was at least helping them find another place. Is it worth not inviting him? It would be great to know the truth if there was an actual reason for them not wanting to host. That would be great. Would it change things? I'm guessing you have some kind of, it's still, yeah, you have 26 people there, but assuming you're still going to take some kind of pictures there, you're going to look back on these wedding pictures and be like, why wasn't my brother there? Oh, yeah.